KcFromTheAve.
Oh yeah. Good morning. Good people, it is May 11th, 2024. We are Spade of Spade podcast. We are back with another edition of the show. Scoop, we got a special guest.
Yes, sir.
Who do we have at the foot of the table?
Man, we got a very special guest. We got a very talented brother on the show right now. You know, in the NBA, they like, okay, who gonna be the next up? Who gonna be the new face? You know what I'm saying? You got Anthony Edwards, you got Jalen Brunson coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Dog.
If you know me, I'm a huge battle rap fan. And I watch the URL. I watch more other battle leagues, but URL is the one I watch the most. And I was just like, man, who is going to be
Next up?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you see a couple names out there here and there, but I'm like, who going to be next up?
Yeah.
I seen this brother, and I was like, who is this? Didn't even know he was from here, yet alone a tiger.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Mm-hmm. It's in the water. It's in the water.
Man, you hear me?
It's in the water.
You hear me? In this specific battle and moment, and I was like, not only is he just gonna be like the next one of them, like he can be like the next face of URL. So, OG, can you please show the video real quick, please? Okay.
Is your phone muted or no?
Nah. I thought I
No.
turned it down.
Leave it. No, leave it. Leave your mic on.
Okay.
Yeah, because one person is supposed to have their mic on. Everyone else supposed to have their mic muted.
Yeah. Is your mic muted?
Mm-hmm.
Now it is.
Okay. Are we good now? We still.
We should be good. Yeah, mine is muted.
Yeah, I just muted mine.
You was paying rent before you knew what it was, and I peeped your honesty, but honestly, I ain't know how many times we could have lost the crib. Any pain my folks had, they would hide from me. They hid their hunger when it was time to eat. They played their role, so I ain't try to see. They said the least. Somebody give them Emmys, please. They really acted like everything was fine for me. I'm only here for the money and opportunity, because they don't even like battle rap. They think it's wasting time for me. But my dad retired as a janitor, so when he sees me mop the floor with water, he might be proud of me.
Cordell. Ivory Coast.
So when I
Ivory Coast.
so when I hear that, well, when I heard that, like I immediately like knew what you were talking about as far as upbringing, being African. My father's African, but he's very, very Americanized. However, I have a lot of my friends, they are African. Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Ghana, you name it. And so their upbringings were a lot different from mine in terms of a lot of them, they were born over in the motherland. So that lifestyle you describe in terms of, you know, how you grew up, how your parents, you know, hid their pain away from you, there's the struggle away from you as much as they could. That's so much of a relatable bar, man. You can't. That's why this crowd reacted the way they did, because I mean, you can't put that any other way to make it hit home.
That's why, and like being a battle rap fan, like you starting to see it like the same niggas over and over again sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, can we get somebody different? You know what I'm saying? So like to see him, it was like a fresh air, you know, a breath of fresh air. And I was just like, man, once you continue to like develop your pen and your presence and all that, hey, bro, you gonna be what the hell, bro? Like, just talk about your little bit of your journey, your upbringing, where you come from, all that there.
So I was born in D.C., but I was primarily raised in PG County.
It's in the water.
Same thing here.
And my folks, they spent most of their lives in Ivory Coast and also in Burkina Faso. Like, they were alternating between, because they had family in both countries. And they migrated over here. They were the first of their family to do so. And living in D.C. was not easy for them at all. Like, they told me a lot of stories of all the things they had to put up with. Before my dad was a janitor, he was a chef.
Oh, man, okay.
And unfortunately, he had to leave that job because it wasn't paying enough, because they're starting to have more kids. Like, I was the third. I'm the middle child. So, yeah, I got, like, 4 siblings. It was, like, 5 children. And
Vito.
at the time, it was just my 2 older sisters and me, and us living in an apartment right by, after we moved out D.C., we lived by those apartments right next to the PG Mall. They kind of renovated them now, but we used to live in those Tacoma apartments right there.
Across, yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and we couldn't, it wasn't like the money my dad was making from being a chef wasn't enough. So he had found another job as a janitor, and then we moved to Lanham. And, but it was a lot going on behind the scenes that I never knew about until, like, they arrived in, like, ways I didn't expect them to, whether it was, like, arguments or, you know, like, letters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, and the moment when I found out about all that stuff, it was kind of, like, a little too late for me to really, because I wanted to, like, help the moment I found out.
Yeah.
And, like get a job or do something, you know, like odd jobs or anything. And my parents just wanted me to primarily focus on school and, like, just
Like they always do.
yeah, and not worry about nothing else. Like, they got it all. And so they did a really great job as far as, like, hiding everything. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, and so yeah, that's a little bit of my upbringing and such.
So I know that's like the main motivation for you, what you're doing this for. It's like in the bar, you was like, I'm here for pay and opportunity. You know what I'm saying? To help my family out. And that's like what we do it for as well. You know what I'm saying? So like I was like, man, I can get down with this kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? I relate to this man. You know what I'm saying? And the motivation and all that. So and I know the first topic go is the like hard work and dedication. I knew it took like a hella dedication to work on your craft while your family thinking this is not the way for you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to speak a little bit on that and how you started into like rapping. Was it first music or was it first battle rap, and how it happened?
I'll say this real quick. With African parents, it is extremely difficult to want to follow your path, your talents.
African and Asians.
Yes, because they already have this pre-planned script written for you of what they want for you. But a lot of times what they want for you is not what you want for yourself. And a lot of my friends, you know, really against their own will, they became doctors and things of that sort because that's what was in the bloodline. So go ahead and get into it.
Especially with my older sisters as of right now, like shout out both of them, they're graduating this year. But
Glory.
It took them a little bit longer than regularly planned, just because of what they originally wanted to do didn't align with my parents, and they decided they still had to live their life, kind of like the way I feel now. And as far as like me getting into battle rap, around like 2017, I started really like looking at battle rap like, yo, what is this? This is different. Like, the way people are like the creativity was always what caught me, like what made me interested in it. Like the way people are thinking of different things, and it just always caught like my eye. So the more I'm watching, I'm like, yo, what if I tried this out? And I'm just over in like different like get-togethers and stuff like that. Like people just like suddenly start doing rap battles and stuff like that. And I just joined in freestyling, and I was just trying it out. And the more I did it, I was like, yo, this is something.
Hey,
I can see
you got something. Yeah, you got something.
Yeah. And
light bulb went on.
Yeah. When I wanted to step outside and do my first face-to-face battle, COVID hit in 2020.
Okay.
Yeah. So at that time, Hollow the Don also started like a Instagram battle league at the time.
Yeah, I remember that. Shout out Hollow.
Yeah, shout out to Hollow. I did a few battles there, but I knew like I had to step outside in order for it to really be official.
Facts.
So 2021, I stepped outside. The first battle I had didn't really get that much traction. It was just happened in New York. One of my friends at the time, shout out to Preem Cash, hooked me up for a battle. It didn't really, I had battle of the night and performance of the night, but it didn't really do too much for me as far as like people knowing about it. So second battle ended up getting vaulted. It was in DC though, but then third battle, that's when, before my third battle, I had discovered the Spaces. And on Twitter Spaces, like, it was that same year, that's when Twitter Spaces had really, like, started taking off. And I just got on there the same way I started with battle rap, just freestyling. I got on there and freestyling, and shout out to Battle Rap Doctor. He had found me there, and now he's my manager. And he was like, yo, I really feel like you could be, like, one of them ones, if not him, for real. Facts. And from that point on, the rest is history. From that point, I got on OSBL, our Society Battle League. Shout out to Kels. I touched
shout out to
Midnight
Kels.
Madness,
Shout out to Kels.
The Riot, URL, and the rest is history.
Man,
Opportunities, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta take advantage of them.
Opportunities.
When an opportunity happens, you got to knock it out the park.
This is
in any aspect in life.
We've talked about this before with gatekeeping. You know, throughout the society, the world still looks us at the being at the bottom of the totem pole, right? And so, with us having the talent that we have and the resources we have now and money, right, we have to we have to do a whole lot better job with putting each other on. We've talked about this many a times on the show. Put each other on, stop gatekeeping, stop with the crabs in the barrel mentality, because opportunities you provide to somebody else is going to open up doors for you that you never thought would have been open if you didn't help people along their journey, and vice versa. And we don't break enough bread with each other. We look at each other as competition. And, I mean, sometimes it is that, but at the same time, in the grand scheme of things, like, if we break bread, that's only going to build us up overall.
And that's a fact.
Throughout society.
And when somebody give you that opportunity, take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that, why a lot of people don't do that no more, because niggas be fucking up opportunities.
That's
on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you get your opportunity, like, take advantage. Don't bullshit on it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Take advantage and fully go into the opportunity. Like what he said. You know what I'm saying? After the Instagram doing this thing, then he went outside the joint. Why I'm even on this show? I came in as a guest. I left as a member.
Yeah, tell that.
You with me?
Tell that story.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
tell that story.
Because he started this before I got on. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but he always knew I wanted to be on the podcast, but he had other people that he had started with at the time. So slowly.
No, I didn't know. I didn't realize.
How you ain't realize that?
I didn't realize how much you actually wanted to do it. If I realized how much you wanted to do it, I would have reached out to you from the jump.
Well, I was one of the first people when you hit that story. I was like, "Yo, what you talking about?"
Right. Yeah,
you hear me? So I mean, it aligned. So soon as I got on there, and I remember talking to my sister, and she was like, "You know, once you go in there, you're not gonna leave, right?" I said, "That's the plan."
Yeah.
He don't know it that. His man don't know it that, because we had another person on the show. Shout out KC. Shout out KC. They don't know it yet, but they gonna find out real fast.
Nah, but little did you know, after that show, me and KC looked at each other. I was like, "Nah, we need Scoop on the show."
No, we talked about it right in the parking lot.
Yeah. No, but like after you left, like we looked at each other. I was like, that's the last piece right there.
You gotta seize the moment.
That's the last piece right there.
You gotta seize the moment. You can't mom spaghetti it. You gotta seize the. You gotta see it.
Yeah.
You gotta seize that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So, like, what was your, like, influences? Like, what was, like, your first favorite battle rapper when you was like, this is what I want to do after seeing him?
What's good with y'all? What's up?
Because I started on Reed.
Thank y'all for joining.
I started on Reed Dollars. I never get in the computer lab at Duval, and Mr. Femi class. Hey, rest in peace, Mr. Femi. Rest in peace, Mr. Femi. You knew Mr. Femi?
Yeah. I never had his class, but I knew who he was.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Everyone knew.
Watching Reed Dollar. You don't want to see Reed in his own fucking ride five Reed in the back of your home with a bull back, wall paint, vest, Zambo, K on the shoulder, two Berettas on Rambo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I started off. So who was the person for you?
For me, Conceited. And the crazy thing was,
people forget how fire Conceited was. Conceited was crazy.
The first time I watched him was on Wildin' Out.
Okay.
It wasn't like through a battle.
It wasn't a battle.
On YouTube, yeah. It was through Wildin' Out. The first battle that I've seen was Conceited versus Hitman on Wildin' Out. Not the one that dropped on URL. Yeah.
You talking about the first, like, one they was like going crazy at each other. Like, yeah. I know he's talking about.
So, yeah. And then from that, I was like, yo, like the way he just
started digging.
I'm like, yo, what? How does he think like this? Like,
yeah.
And then I was like, all right, what if I did this? Like, he was the first person to make me start thinking like that. So yeah. Wow.
Not even from, like, the battle rap space. It was through Wildin' Out. Yeah. Which is crazy. Which is crazy to think about. It really is. Wow.
Wow. My favorite improv show of all time. Wildin' Out. It's goated.
It's so goated, bro.
Crazy.
It's so goated. Shout out to Nick, man.
Yeah,
I know you get a lot of flack, but like shout out to you, brother. You did that, bro.
Wow, now he
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like with the cast and all that, we ain't seen nothing like that, all black like that since what? Living Color. We gotta take it back then for real. And they doing it. Then the Black Girl Sketch Show on HBO. You know what I'm saying? Hey. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start doing stuff for ourselves for real.
See, I like to always use sports as a great reference because me and Scoop played ball together, and there were guys who wouldn't come to practice, but they would play. Me and this man will always go to practice. Always go to, and I knew. See, I never really say this since I started this show, but I always knew that I was better than a lot of people on the team. I knew I was.
That's a fact.
I knew I was because in the off season, I would do my own training, whether it was with my dad. Or whatever.
They ain't like that.
And so when it came to the season, the coaches had their favors.
Yep, they always do.
Right? Regardless of what I did in practice, it didn't really matter because they had their favorites.
Yeah.
Because I knew in my mind, I'm putting in the time and the effort and the preparation to make sure that I'm ready so that way when my number is called, I'm gonna execute.
Right.
And that was the big reason why I didn't play my senior year of high school.
Pissed off.
Because
pissed off. Cause I was pissed off.
And I had schools looking at me.
I was pissed off.
The moment I didn't play my senior year, and my coaches they were pissed. They were like, "We need you." I'm like, yeah, but I'm not with the.
Fuck the coaches. I was in your face.
I'm not.
Like, if you don't get your ass on this field, you, Evan, and Cornelius, y'all blew me.
I wasn't with the favoritism, right? Because I knew in my mind I was better than a lot of people on the team. Like I was one of the fastest people on the team, while being one of the smallest. And so, but I knew like my favorite player growing up was Darryl Green, undersized, fast as all get out, Hall of Famer, but he had that heart, he had that dog in him. I was the same way, but I wasn't afforded the same opportunity to really flourish because of the circumstances that were in place, which is why even more so now with this platform, like Scoop talked about, any chance I get to give people their flowers or a platform to come on, talk about their story, talk about their upbringing, talk about how they got into wherever they got into, that means everything to me because I think about that all the time throughout my life. Is man, I wasn't really afforded the opportunity to like live out my dream for real because of gatekeeping. You know, and any chance I get an opportunity to allow someone else to share their story and talk about themselves, man, I'm gonna do that every single time. I don't care where I go, how big this get. I'm always gonna get back to our community. Any chance I get.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's what's up.
Do you have to deal with politics when it comes to like that battle rap shit and gatekeeping and all that shit?
I don't think I've ran into too much gatekeeping.
It's coming. Don't worry.
But
it's coming.
Everybody tells me that, and it's been some politics here and there, but nothing that's really like taking me off like my main goal,
right?
Yeah.
Which is really like trying to be one of the ones in this and being top tier, and that's never really been anything like hasn't really affected me from that for real. Within battle rap.
I'm glad you haven't dealt with that yet, but it's naturally.
Yeah. It's
naturally.
See, and that's the other thing too, because when you have a goal, and when you're on your purpose, and you have this vision, there's whether it's your friends or family or even outsiders, there's always gonna be people trying to shoot down what you're trying to do.
Facts.
Always. Because number one, they can't do it, first and foremost. Number two, they're afraid to do it. But number three, they don't have the determination and the will to fight through it. To get to wherever they want to get to because they want to take shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? And it hasn't, since we've been doing this show, it hasn't really been too many people out there trying to shoot down what we talking about, because really they know what we talking about really does resonate.
Yeah.
And it causes everyone to like reevaluate their lives. I mean, we do this every single time we do this show. We constantly reevaluating what we got going on.
Hell yeah, it's therapy, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's therapy because like I talked about this on the live I did last week on my personal page. Like what we talk about on this show, it's not to grab headlines or to go viral. Like we got problems in our community and we try and fix it.
Yeah.
At a grassroots level and work our way up from there. And so, you know, there hasn't really been too many people that's like, yeah, nah, we trying to cancel y'all. We gonna get y'all canceled. We know it's gonna come.
Yeah.
The more we get traction, but
You already got like different, like not too much, but like a couple negative comments.
That's crazy.
You just got to smile at it. Just
but it's
like,
cool.
bro,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I embrace the negative comments. So does Scoop, because we know what's behind that. You know, and more times than not, it's your own people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't white people, it ain't Asian people, it's your own people. Because they don't see the vision or they getting offended. Like, nah, don't get offended. Like, listen to the message. Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah.
None of us is perfect. But we know overall, like me and Scoop, we know what we doing this for. It's bigger than ourselves.
Yeah.
And so just going back to your motivation, is the motivation behind what you're doing strictly driven off of, man, like I saw my parents struggle. Like this is my fuel to my fire regardless of what else is going on. It's that.
Yeah. Just, and it's also within like myself, like it's also self-motivating. Like just seeing like a lot of the things around me, a lot of people taking the wrong path.
Yeah.
Just doing whatever.
Yeah.
And ended up in places they're not supposed to be in.
Yeah.
Or just pushing themselves back, you know, it's just it never like sat right with me. And it wasn't something I could really just like envision myself doing. Like, and especially with like it all comes back to my parents. Like the way they were raised. Of course I'm never gonna fully like see everything from their point of view. But just off of like what I've seen and what they've told me, and because I don't have like one cousin, one uncle, one aunt that's actually from my bloodline that lives here. Everybody, they're all
Across
back
the
home.
pond, yeah.
So just seeing like all the people who I still like claim to be my uncles and aunts and stuff like that, like just tell me the stories of like that what my parents had went through, like that alone is like, nah, I can't just
Yeah.
you know,
Man, yeah, that's
So-
powerful, man.
And you can like, you can feel it like through
I just got chills, man.
through his,
That's powerful.
through his rounds, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can feel that hunger. You know what I'm saying? You're like bro, like this young nigga hungry. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I wanna ask you, cause I believe the sixth battle rapper we had on the show.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because my man Vito Cognac, we had Vito Cognac. We had him on there. That's my brother. He on the live right now. We had Fuse. was on Showtime Battle League. We did a little live show.
Manny.
Lino, Manny, and Rello. So
Rello, yep.
yeah, we like battle rap on the show. You know what I'm saying? We all asked them the same thing. What is your method, and how do you go about crafting your rounds for somebody? No matter if it's a 1-rounder or is it a 3 rounds, and if it's a difference between the two, how do you do that, and how do you balance your life to be able to put your all into rounds? Because of course you got a battle coming up, but life happens. You know what I'm saying? So what is your method to that?
So for me, it doesn't really change whether it's 1 or 3 rounds.
Gotcha.
1 would just make it like, okay, what are the best things you would say in a 3-rounder?
And then condense it.
Condense it, yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense, yeah.
And my method as far as like preparing for them, I would tend to watch all of their battles just to see. I don't like being one of those battlers that said something that somebody else already said.
That's so hard, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
definitely is. But that's what I like the challenge.
Yeah.
To think of other things and that's what like also motivates me to think differently from everybody else. Like somebody says one thing, I'm like, okay. Somebody uses all the water flips versus Hansel. I'm like, okay, what other flips could the fact that he's an actor, his real name's Steve Wash, like other things like that. He's light skinned, all the like different things like that. Instead of just, going for the norm.
Facts.
And soon as I finish my research, watching all their battles, and I go down what's been said, what hasn't been said, I would just like, I don't ever try to force writing because I don't really think of the better stuff that way.
It's too scripted.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel natural.
Yeah.
Don't feel organic. So I would just, sometimes be walking around a Target or something like that and just thinking of random ideas. I just write them down. I'm in the shower writing down. I'm eating, I write them down. And before I know it, I got so much material. I'm like, okay, this is where I start crafting. I start figuring out I start making rough drafts for myself. Like as far as, well, there's 1 round, I start making different drafts of the round. Whether it's 3 rounds, I always start with, well, no, I was about to lie. I end up like trying to start with a first, and then I end up thinking like of material that fits for a third. So my mind just be all over the place as far as material goes. But I just be like, okay, this would be better for a second. This would be better for a third. I might want to say this in the middle of my first. I just think of random ideas like that. And the closer I get to the date, I'm like, I set myself a deadline. I'm like, this is where I stop thinking of stuff so I can like order it and structure everything. And at that point, I got myself 3 rounds, or I got myself a round. So yeah.
That's interesting. So like, you get inspiration from like, no matter where you at.
Yeah.
And then you just like, oh. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like can relate to that because I do skits. So like I tend to do that as well. Like I'm like, oh,
What's up, y'all? What's good?
this would be funny
Thank y'all
if
for
I,
joining.
you know what I'm saying? And write it down in my notes and all that. You know what I'm saying? So like, so like I can understand that. But like, how when does your that's hard work. You to go outside your way to. So what we're talking about, hard work and dedication to your craft to go outside your way to look outside the battle so you can be 100% original. You know what I'm saying? To do that, it takes dedication to your craft. And another thing, when you were saying you take inspiration, do you have to tame that? Because it can be a lot. You know what I'm saying? Do you have like... Do you tame it or do you just let it go crazy because you will never know what you're going to think of? Because that could be a lot instead of like trying to like specifically just craft around with like at like one moment instead of just, oh, here. I'm getting it all everywhere. Do you try to tame it or you just let it go crazy?
Thing is, I try to, but I can't take it.
Yeah.
I just can't. Like, whenever I literally thought of I thought of the way to end my third versus Hansel the Thursday of the week. Like I was supposed to battle him on Sunday. I thought of it on Thursday, like a couple of days before. So I'm looking at it like, nah, I have to say this.
You did not stumble. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Question from the OG. So when y'all do these battle raps, because I watch Smack, you know what I'm saying? I watch him. When y'all do these battle raps, so how far in advance do y'all know who you're gonna battle?
It depends, right?
It depends. Yeah, sometimes they'll call you out for like 2 weeks in advance. Sometimes it'll be a month. Sometimes the most I've gotten was like a month. Sometimes it'll be 3 weeks. It all varies.
And you know the exact person you're gonna battle.
Yes and no. Sometimes it'll change because that other person either turns it down or isn't available no more.
That's crazy.
So I done dealt with that a couple times.
That's crazy because then you have to change your material.
Yeah.
Hold on. And then like the OSBL joint, like y'all didn't know y'all was gonna battle certain people, right? They was just like when you battle Mallory.
Oh yeah, that one,
Yeah.
active duty.
Yeah.
It was a indirect style.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was the first time I ever seen that. I was like, oh, okay. Y'all went crazy. Mallory's so fire.
She is. Shout out to Mallory.
She's so fire. She about to be on Queen in the Ring, right?
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
she already got a plate there. Yeah.
She got right? Yeah. Hey, she's so fire, bro. That was like probably my third time seeing her, bro. She was so fire. They had a crazy battle, bro.
They actually
had a crazy battle.
She actually has a performance today.
Okay.
On Bars and Roses. It's happening in Maryland. I forgot the exact location, but it shouldn't be too far. It's around the area.
Shout
today.
out Mallory.
Shout out to Bars and Roses.
Yeah.
Go support if you can. She's performing there. So yeah.
Another thing, is it a difference between when you craft rounds for a man or for a woman? Because you went crazy on hustle. You went crazy on hustle.
So for real, nah.
Hey, man.
The only difference is because me personally, I don't like when people take the average like women angles. Like I try to treat them with that. I look at it like equality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
I do the same thing when I play pickup and the girl want to play pickup.
Hey, listen, man.
No, I do the same thing. Girl want to play pickup. Oh, you want to play
Listen.
pickup? Oh, you getting a screen?
Hey, listen.
You getting in the post?
Listen.
You feel me?
Listen,
Hey,
any
you come in this field.
Yeah, listen.
You come in this field. You know what this field about.
Nah, for real.
Listen.
You know what this field about. So when you step in here, you no longer a female.
Yeah,
You
that's a
person
fact.
in the field.
Listen.
You hear me? So
Yeah, anything competitive that I've done against a woman, listen, like I treated it as if they were a man. Like, listen, all right, you want to step in between these lines? All right, hey, listen.
No, I'm not gonna go crazy though.
No, I'm going crazy.
I'm not gonna go
I'm
crazy.
going crazy. I'm going crazy.
I'm not gonna go crazy,
I'm going crazy.
bro.
No, I'm going crazy.
I'm not. I'm a little bit. I'm about 280, 290, but most of my life was 300 pounds. Come on, cuz I'm not gonna go crazy on the basketball court on a female. I'm not gonna go crazy, but I'm still gonna play my game, bro.
I'm going
pick
crazy.
a role in the.
I might have to go crazy.
I'm going crazy.
No, but your profession, hey, you gotta go crazy, cause she gonna go crazy, cause she gonna talk to you filthy,
Bro,
Listen,
like,
it don't matter. Equality.
Hey, we in there, bro.
It don't matter.
I'm just not setting the screen as hard. You know what I'm saying? As hard as I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not gonna.
I mean, we being funny about it, but like, I mean,
I'm not gonna be like,
yeah.
blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna set it though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But
yeah.
you got to. You don't come in this field. You know what I'm saying? That's what pisses me off when women hit a man and they get mad when they get hit by a man. Like, yo, you started this.
You actually-
You knew what the ramifications was.
Like, you can't
You
just-
knew what the ramifications. I'm fucking that word up. But you knew. You knew the consequences to your actions. You know what I'm saying? You knew it.
You're not supposed to hit a woman back.
But if you hit me in my shit, then what?
Listen.
Then what?
I don't know. You can't control how some people react. Though,
But that's but
Yeah, I had a girl pull a knife out of me. She had to go to sleep.
but see, that's what we be saying, bro. Like, you can't listen. Every man is not gonna handle everything the same.
Nah.
You may come across the right man that's gonna put hands on you.
Yeah.
for putting hands on him.
Yeah.
Only time I just mollywopped a woman was she pulled a knife.
See,
on me. That was it. I was
Right.
like, you gotta go.
My rule was that.
You gotta.
Exactly.
You
My
know what
rule
I'm
was that
saying?
is if my life is in danger.
Yeah, it's your dude.
All bets is
Your
off.
name is Leroy at this point.
Yeah.
Like you're getting stole.
All bets is off. All bets is off. Yeah. All bets is off.
It was at this moment he knew.
Hey, bro.
Even like in an argument when they like get the pointing and stuff, I'm like,
Nigga,
hey, put
Hey, bro, one of my aunties did that,
Put-
bro.
put
It
your
took
hand down.
everything in my power.
Put your hand
bro.
down. You don't.
It took everything, but she
Hand
doing
down.
this to me, bro.
don't do
I'm
that.
like, Slim.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
Bro, if you was Uncle Leroy, it would have been you. We would have had to. You had to see me. But you auntie, so I can't. You know what I'm saying?
See, okay, I see.
But they take advantage of that shit, though.
But
bud.
listen, here,
They
okay.
do, for sure.
Listen,
For real, bro.
I'm a grown adult now.
You hear me?
So I have aunts, older cousins, uncles that they still see me as Lil Vic,
Yeah.
right? Like Lil Small Vic. I'm not that anymore. You gonna treat me with some respect. I don't care what's going on. I don't care if you 30 years old. Listen, treat me with respect. I treat you with respect.
The thing
It
is
don't
that
got nothing to do with family or none of that. Like,
what's crazy is
listen, I draw that red line.
we either at or your position on the way to being the same age y'all was when we was kids.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They not thinking that. You still got that youngin in their mind.
Yeah.
We have beards. We pay taxes. We
Yeah.
have jobs, man. We drive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm sure everybody
Like,
can
what are
relate
you
on the
talking
stream.
about?
Yeah.
I'm a diabetic. We're not young no more.
No.
We're getting up there.
Well, hold on. I'm
You
young.
know what I'm
I'm
saying?
young, bro. Stop it. I'm young.
We're getting up there. No, I'm talking about we not no babies. We still young as far as
still young.
a life expectancy.
I'm still
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I'm sorry, Vic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vic. I'm sorry, Vic. You classified yourself old head when you was in here the other a couple of weeks ago, and y'all was talking about bowel movements.
I'm still young, man.
They was in here talking about bowel movements. That classified you as an old head. You just youngins don't just talk about bowel movements. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
We're not gonna bring up raisins. You don't like raisins, do you? Okay.
Thank you.
He said, yeah. He didn't just say he like it. He tolerated it.
I tolerate it for him. Yeah.
He tolerated
You
it.
don't like raisins?
No.
And we're not gonna get back into that, bro. He lost his top when we talked about.
I'm mad at it.
No. Eat grapes.
Oh, I love grapes.
Thank you. Green one specifically.
I mean, it's the same thing, bro.
Oh, no, it's not the same thing.
No, it's not.
If I had to choose between grapes and raisins, I'm choosing
No,
raisins.
it's not.
No, of course. No, that's facts.
I'm going to say it like what I said in the last episode, bro. Raisins is Michael Jordan when he was with the Wizards.
Come on, man.
Grapes is Michael Jordan when he in the Bulls.
Come on, man. I see what you're trying to say, but
No, it's what it is.
okay. All right.
You rather have him go off for 40 every once in a while or average 40 in the playoffs?
To each his own, bro.
You know, to
Each his own.
Raisins, grapes.
So you like raisins more than grapes?
I'm not saying I like raisins more than grapes. I'm saying I can tolerate both. If I had a preference, I'm choosing grapes.
Thank you.
That's the smart choice.
But-
Thank you. That's
but-
all I
Definitely
want you
the
to
smart
say.
choice.
That's all I want you to
But
say.
raisins.
That's all you want you to
but
say.
we kind of.
Thank you for a minute,
Hold on,
bro.
Time out. We kind of grew up off of raisins.
Bro, it was awful. I hate it every time I had to eat it.
For real?
Hell yeah, when I was a kid.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
That's part of.
I never liked raisins.
That's part of
Now,
our childhood, bro.
I
Like in the
understand
box,
that.
you know?
Yeah,
That's
in
what
the
I'm
red
saying.
zone. Y'all act like I don't know about them, and I never ate them as a kid. I denied that. I never denied that. I didn't like it, but it was the only thing to eat at that time when the YMCA used to give it to us. I hate that shit. Didn't like it.
That's crazy.
I like the celery and the carrots back then. I don't like them now, but I liked it back then. But I hated that shit. They used to blow me. Used to give us cake and juice. Give me some milk. The fuck out of here eating this shit.
I ain't like milk.
So
you don't like milk? I get it. I get it.
Okay, so
I get not
I'm
liking milk.
gonna ask you this one
I
question.
get not liking milk. That's one of those things I really love that I don't mind people saying that they don't like because I understand it. And lactose and all that, I get it.
I'm gonna ask you this one question. We're gonna move on. When you were younger, when you played outside,
Yes.
did you used to drink water out the water hose? If you say no, we gonna have problems.
When I was in those environments, yeah, I wasn't in that environment all the time, but hell yeah.
All right, okay.
Who do you think I am?
I gotta make sure, bro. I gotta make
Who do you
sure,
think
bro.
I am,
We have
bro?
very, very similar upbringings. So I gotta make sure your
Who do you think I
childhood
am,
was
bro?
straight, man.
I was in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta make
Who
sure
do
your
you think I am?
child.
Like,
Listen, I gotta make sure your childhood was straight,
What are you
man.
talking about,
That's why
bro?
we
Like-
brothers, man. Cause hey, listen, hey, water hose,
Just
water used to be torture.
hey,
That's a
bro.
fact. That's a fact.
Hey, bro, no matter how dirty it was, not the actual water, but the hose,
It didn't matter. That
It
water was
didn't
clean.
matter
That
at
water
all.
was clean. Man,
bro. Like a damn dog, bro. Like a damn
Man.
dog, bro. We ain't give a fuck.
because see the reason why we did that as well is because
You ever drink fire hydrant water?
No, I haven't done
No,
that.
I ain't do that.
Nah, I
bro.
ain't do that.
Different.
You said how you managed to do that?
Different. You ain't never been to you never do like you never did with the kids you see in the movies and shit. They unscrew the
Yeah, I
joint
thought
and
that
they
was
come
only in the movies.
Fuck no, nigga. You can do that in real life.
Nah, I didn't. Nah,
Man,
I didn't-
what?
I
For real?
Nah, I
I've
didn't-
never been by like
yeah.
an
I didn't
open
do
And
that.
they
fire
get a
hydrant
can,
and
and they
kids
get the can, and they.
Who was doing that, bro? We was 8 years old. Who was doing that?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Do it though.
Huh?
In my neighborhood, I grew up in Capitol Heights.
Yeah.
Time the firemen would do it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cause we didn't have a pool or nothing around
And it was hot.
sense. See,
It
that
was
makes
hot.
sense.
We
That
was
makes
in the
sense, yeah.
city.
But you make it seem like kids was like just.
Yes. Okay, so what's the name? Adults helped us out when I was
The
in the
older
city.
kids.
They helped us out when we was
Okay.
in the city.
Okay.
But when I was in Georgia with my cousin them, no, it was a kid that came out with a wrench. And was like, fuck that, we hot. we was in that
Just
joint.
bust that joint open. That's crazy.
Hey.
Wow.
And you knew he did it before because it wasn't like he was nervous. Like he was like, yeah, I know this. I'm true to this. Like I got it. I said, you sure, bro? I'm like, cause I never.
Nah, that's what's up, bro. Yeah.
It's always been some adult with us when I done it before. You know what I'm saying? So when he
Yeah.
did it, I was like, all right now.
Yeah.
But hey, it was one of the best days as a kid, boy. I'm telling
But
you.
going back to the water hose real quick, the reason why a lot of times we would drink water out the hose is because
Necessity.
we knew if we went back inside the house, we wasn't going back
Going back
outside.
inside.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we
for
wasn't
sure.
going
Or
back
we had
outside.
no bread for the ice cream truck. It was
Yes.
pure necessity. That wasn't the first choice,
Nah.
but it was still a choice.
Nah.
Remember when just man, back in the day, man, you know how many faucets I drunk out of when I was a kid, bro. Different kind of tasted water I tasted, boy. I mean, the sweet, the sour, the bitter. I had it.
Now, now what I will say is, growing up, I would always go to like RFK with my grandfather all the time. You know, walk around the park and all that. Chill, bro. But like the water fountains down there, I would never use them. I never trust them.
As a kid, I didn't give a fuck, bro.
I didn't trust the water fountains like.
As a kid,
at
I didn't
random
give a
parks.
fuck.
Yeah, I ain't care either.
I ain't started getting the fuck until like one time, like when the YMCA they shut down the water fountain, and they was like, yeah, it's mercury in the joint, and I was like, what the fuck is mercury? I'm like, ain't that the planet? What the fuck we talking about? And like I let it let it go over my head. Still drinking the water, man. When I got into high school and found out what mercury was, cause I was like, oh yeah, I ain't trusting everybody water fountain.
Nah, for sure.
Like
Hey,
how you don't trust everybody talk.
what up, bro?
You gotta put something down, you know what I'm saying? Hell no.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. You gotta be careful in that shit, bro.
Yeah, I only stopped drinking high school water, like the faucets there, just 'cause,
Yeah.
like, everybody else was drinking out of it. I started looking at it differently, like especially when certain people would like put their mouths on the. I just
We made probably the same damn water fountains that we had too. Cause you were class of 19, right?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yep.
Swoo.
2019.
Hey, I
We 2010, cuz. Yes, sir.
man,
Yes, sir.
it's been over 10 years.
Yeah, boy.
crazy.
We was in the, we had what? How many years in one building Duval? Was it one?
When it was just a single building?
Yeah, 1 and a half.
It was 1 and a
One and a
half.
half because the summertime we was in the joint for practice.
The new building opened up. I want to say end of
in the sophomore year, right?
the end of sophomore year. So
Yeah,
that was
bro.
like
Can you
like
imagine being in
08-ish.
one building, bro? Shit was
Hell
crazy.
nah, that's crazy.
Shit was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. That was our freshman year.
Shit was crazy.
Damn.
Our freshman year, we
I was
had.
scared my first day.
It
I ain't
already
gonna
be
lie to
packed
you.
in there. That's,
I was scared. I was like, what's going on?
So,
I was like, what's going on?
so
I was
real
like,
quick,
what's going on?
real quick, I'm gonna tell this story, which I always which is part of my story as in terms of like why I'm the way that I am. So, freshman year, when Frankie died, people don't know. So me and Frankie grew up together. We played football.
Pop, Frankie, right?
Yes.
That wasn't first.
We grew. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I had Miss Pooler with him. That was sophomore year.
No, it was
in
not,
the
bro.
beginning of
Bro,
sophomore
no,
year.
it was. It was freshman year.
I had Miss Pooler with him. I ain't do Spanish till my sophomore year, bro. I'm telling you.
August of 06.
You sure?
Yes, bro. Yes, yes,
With the dreads, Frankie.
yes, yes.
I had Miss Pooler with him.
It was
No matter. Go ahead.
It was freshman year, and so when he died, that's when I was like, because you just becoming a teenager. When he died, I was like, all right, okay, this is real. And then when Freddie died, what was that? That was 2012. Never forget.
After we graduated.
Yeah, never forget. Came back home for leave before I left for deployment. 'Cause I was in the military. Ran into him at the 7-Eleven. I hadn't seen him since school because I had been away. Ran into him at the 7-Eleven. He was like, Vic. He was like, bro, like where you been at? I'm like, bro, I'm in the Navy now. He was like, bro, for real? He's like, I'm like, yeah, man, I've been gone. I'm only back because I'm getting ready to deploy in 2 weeks. He was, I never ever forget this the rest of my life. But he was like, bro, like, you be safe out there. I love you. Keep doing your thing. Like, we all look up to you. Dapped him up, gave him a hug. I was leaving. He was going into the 7-Eleven. After that, it was probably like a couple weeks after that, maybe. Or I don't remember the exact time frame, but that's when he left. And that's when I realized, I'm like, yo, like, you never know when it's going to be your time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's why, and that's why even more so, just going back to the platform thing, that's why even more so now, like, I try to be as conscious as I can in terms of how I treat people and what I give to people.
Yeah.
Because you never know when you're going to see him one day and next day you don't see him.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's why I'm always asking people, hey, what's up with your mental? What's going on? Everything good? How's your family? How's your kids? Because this life that we live is unforgiving.
Yeah.
Yep.
It really is unforgiving, especially for us in our community. Even more so as black men.
T-Move.
Ain't nobody coming to save us.
That's what gotta have a safe space for each other.
Nope.
When your man cry out to you, man, don't shit on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pick your brother up. You know what I'm
T-Mo,
saying? Because we
whatever.
don't have these spaces for us. You know what I'm saying? We don't. So we have to have it for each other. You know what I'm saying? Because life is hard. Period. No matter who you are, but especially for a black man, especially for us. Period. Black women go through it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like to bring your brother up. You know what I'm saying? Give him life. You know what I'm saying? We got to do that more often.
For sure.
You know.
See, I like to as much as I pick on the women, and rightfully so. And we said this before, but it starts with us first, right? I don't want to get overly religious, but it's the natural order. What does the Bible say? God, man, woman, children. That's the natural order, right? Now, just because we're above the women doesn't mean we're better than them.
Right.
It doesn't mean that you're less than me. It doesn't mean that you're not capable. It doesn't mean that you're not worthy. You're not valued. There's just a natural order. We didn't make that up. So, I'm gonna bring up the comment that shout out to TT, but I had reshared this post.
TT.
I know like 10,000 TTs. I'm sorry, bro.
No problem. I do too.
But
I thought you was talking about not my head TT.
no.
Ahead,
I know like 10,000 of them. So, but basically, she was like, what she said, and it was a good point. But she was like, men, only thing men care about is looks, visually, physically, right? And then she asked the question like, what about personality and the mindset? And I was like, women become wives by their personality and their mindset. That's how they become wives, right?
For
How you look,
men that had their head on straight.
right?
For sure.
There's a lot of times.
Right. What I mean by something
where-
sustainable.
Yeah.
To sustain a long-lasting marriage,
Yeah.
it comes down to, as a woman, it comes down to your personality and your mindset.
We had to grow. Like most men had to grow into that though.
That's fine.
Of course, it takes time.
Yeah.
It definitely takes time.
Because boy, I was a vain motherfucker, boy. I'm telling you, bro. I was vain, bro, for no reason. And they bite me in my ass a couple times, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta find something with substance. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna do you right.
Yep.
That's gonna be a good mother to your kids. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be loyal. Have a good personality, understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes that's not the 10.
That's fine.
Sometimes it's a 7. You know what I'm saying? Solid 6. But that's the girl for you.
And that's
That's the
subjective
woman
too.
for you. And that
Definitely
can
is
be subjective as well.
It's very subjective.
That'd
I'd
be
rather listen. I'd
subjective
rather
as
take
well.
a 5, because technically a 5 is what, average.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she just a
Okay,
great
average-
human
okay,
being.
I thought
Av-
6 was average.
I mean, 5 was. I mean, but nothing's wrong with being average.
I think two things
That's
can be
fine.
true. I think two things can be true.
Yeah, I mean, but it's nothing wrong with being average, right? I'm average. Like I don't know.
Hey, have y'all ever watched Ali, the movie Ali? Yeah. Remember Jamie Foxx's character? Jamie Foxx's character, and he was like, man, how you gonna let her go? She's a 10, man. I ain't never had a 10, but I done had 5 good 2s.
That's real, man. That's real. That's real.
But,
Man, at the end of the day, you want, like, as a man, like, you want somebody who is gonna make your home a home. Right? Like if our responsibility
home?
is to get the home,
Yeah.
your job is to make it a home. In every aspect, right? In your image as a woman, right?
Mhm.
And that goes way beyond just what you can provide financially. Right? Because like as a man, like we're going to work 2, 3, 4 jobs to provide for our home. That's just if we have our head on straight, it doesn't matter. We are going to work. So whatever you're bringing to the table financially is extra.
Yeah.
But everything surrounding money, what are you bringing to the home that gives me confidence that when I'm at work, you're able to sustain everything else? Because if I come home from work and the place is dirty, granted, okay, you may have been working too, you may have your own business, but
Beauty can be blinding.
right,
It definitely can.
It can be blinding. That fat ass can be blinding. them big titties can be binding. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but all that evaporates away over time.
No, that's true. I wish somebody would have told me that before my ex, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Shit.
Cause listen, and OG can tell you, like we at the age now where okay, we have to pick the pick of the litter, right? But as we age, as we get older, once we get, especially well for the women, I should say, when they get in 50s and 60s, they not looking the same.
Not at all.
So the BBL you have, they ain't gonna look too good in about 30 years. Ain't gonna look too good.
It gotta be. I asked this question before. It gotta be a bad scenario where it's a woman out here, like BBL been out for a while. It gotta be a woman
Bro, we gonna start
past her 40s, like in her 50s, pushing
We gonna start seeing
60s.
it.
yeah.
With a
We gonna
BBL,
start,
bro.
bro. We gonna start
She going
seeing
through it,
man.
bro.
We gonna start seeing a
She
lot
can't
of
make no
women.
subtle movements while tearing her ACL because she got that dump truck in her
Yeah,
cheeks. Shit crazy.
we gonna start seeing a lot of women
Hell no.
in the next 5 to 15 years. That's looking crazy.
Crazy. It's already women out here looking crazy.
Nah, for real.
That's why we talked about this
Like-
a while ago. The BBL,
like
it's
a
the natural
Pentagon.
thing. I forgot who we had on the show, but y'all low key made fun of me because I was like, nah, natural for me.
Who made fun of you? I said natural.
I don't remember, but
I was about to say that's crazy.
I was about to say I ain't say that.
I don't remember who we had on the show, but I got a little flack when we had this conversation because my whole thought process was, listen, I'm not thinking about tomorrow. I'm thinking about 30 years down the road,
Right.
how that's gonna look.
It was what's your man name with dogs? He breed dogs. What's your man
What,
name?
Brian? No, he agreed. No, Brian agreed.
Yeah, no. So
We
nobody
talked about this
disagreed
we
with you
about
though.
this briefly before.
Nobody disagreed with you, bro. I didn't disagree with you, bro. For damn sure, bro. We was talking about if we refer natural or BBL, and I said
This is part of the reason why we have this show.
mm-hmm.
Because for the ladies, right? You're hearing it from the horse's mouth, right?
we saw that video.
right?
It was coming out, and they asked all the women, and all the
Exactly.
women said BBL, and all the men said natural.
Natural.
And I never get it was I brought it up before. It was a video, and the dude was like, people like going to LA.
Yeah.
People like going to Hawaii.
Yeah.
People like going to the Bahamas. You know what I'm saying? Florida. You don't want to live there.
That's a fact.
You don't want to live there, but you'll go there time to time. That's how BBLs is. Hey, I might just live in that joint.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want it to be
I
home.
want to stay there. Yeah.
I don't want it to be
I don't
home.
want to call that home. Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I
See,
mean,
but see, this is part
I
of.
know you.
Oh yeah, I'm staying away from all that.
I know you.
No, I mean, but
I know you pure.
But this
over
is
there.
but this is part of the. This,
Far from pussy.
this is part of the reason why
What you talking about?
we have these conversations because there's this perception out there that men like BBLs. Yeah, there's a small percentage of men who like BBLs. Yeah, that's true. But a majority, like, bro, we not checking for that, bro.
Facts.
Not for a long time. For a short time, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even with a man such as yourself, that's pure, you even still go through lustful thoughts.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So how do
natural.
you,
Yeah, it's natural.
how do you know what I'm saying? How do you go about it?
I just try my best to keep away from it because like that stuff is like the more I did my research on it, that stuff like is damaging to the mind. Like just scrolling on your TL, seeing all that, like it's just
It's not reality,
we
bro.
we
It ain't.
glorify
It's not
pornification
reality.
so much.
And see that's part of the reason.
Sex sales, right?
Yeah.
Shit, they glorify it so much.
But that's part of
in
the problem.
every aspect. You know what I'm saying? You can't even have Angel Reese can't even just play basketball without getting hypersexualized by people that's like way older than her. You know what I'm saying? On AI and shit. Like we got to sexualize everything. It's crazy.
but it goes both ways
Hold on.
though.
Thank you. I was just getting ready to
Yeah.
say that.
No facts.
Because
Facts.
She done like
because again,
Facts.
and this is
Facts.
see again, this is I tease the women all the time. But what you wear, what you show to the world. This is when we had TJ on. Shout out to TJ. When we had TJ on, this is what I was saying. What you're giving to the world, what you're showing the world, is really, in a sense, how much respect you have for yourself.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with being sexy, and there's many different ways you can do that.
Facts.
Right? But when you do it in a way,
When you hypersexualize yourself, you can't get mad if you're getting hypersexualized.
Right, and you're not really wearing any clothes. You can't get mad when you have a grown boy approach you in a manner in which, like what's up with you? On a one night stand type of situation.
That's how you promote yourself.
That's how you promote yourself. So, listen, again, I'm all for women empowerment. Women, I'm all for all of that. But at the same time, when you present yourself in a way in which, in a sense, you're a sex symbol, that's what you're gonna get.
What's her name went through that shit? What's the girl name? Sukiyana. She went through that shit with Joaquin Osiris. Nigga just tried to just openly just kiss her out the cut. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, oh, wow. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But you presenting yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying this right.
Not defending.
Not defending that
no,
shit.
Of course not. Of course not. Yeah, we're not defending that at all.
But you put yourself up to that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's sundress season. It's about to be sundress season.
About to be.
Bro, it's 50 degrees outside. I know, in May.
Every time it's a good day.
But
in April, it's going to be sunset season. But it's official.
I hear you, yeah. But
I mean, it May. Honestly, we in May now, my bad.
You put on a nice sundress. Listen, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. It ain't too much, but it's simple. It can show your shape a little bit. Hey, I'm cool with that.
It all depends on the sun. Oh, my bad. I just had a flashback. I'm sorry.
Get into it.
No.
Good, get into it, bro. Speak your truth.
Them sundresses, boy.
Speak your truth.
Especially when they don't got no. All right, let me chill out. Let me chill out, cause it's like with sundress, it's easy access. You just that's all you. Especially they ain't got no drawers on.
Yeah.
Let me control myself.
But
let me get back.
But the bigger overall point is it's simple. It's not too revealing. It's not too out there. Cause sometimes I'll just be looking. I'm like, bro.
It's certain sundresses that's kind of crazy though.
No, but I'm talking. Yeah, I mean, of course.
Especially when you got no drawers or no bra on.
But in terms of like what some of these ladies be wearing,
that's the norm now.
Yeah, you
right,
hear me?
Well, yeah. But
coming into school, I'm like, ma'am, we in the school.
I'm like, you came into work like that?
Came into school to pick your daughter up into school like that.
What kills me more than anything is the bonnet.
I can't mind that.
I can't, bro.
I don't mind it.
Where?
Depends.
Where?
I don't mind it.
Where?
What do you mean where?
Where? Like for you, where is it acceptable?
If I see you at the 7-Eleven or corner store or something, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. Or if you
right at home, yeah.
That's outside the corner store, and like I don't mind it at the airport or the
really,
like
bro,
the train station. At
the
all.
airport.
Yeah, I don't mind it because a lot of people just waking up. And if you ain't get time to get your hair done or whatever, and you gotta hurry up and get on, I can understand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we see a lot of dudes with scullies and do-rags on in the airport. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a bonnet and a do-rag is
it's different.
The same.
It's different.
The difference is the people who wear it.
That is no.
To me, what's the difference?
To me,
let's get into it. What's the difference?
To me, that is one of those unfortunate double standards that we have. Because
This is one of the most dumbest double standards ever.
no,
heard.
I mean, but it's
It's the same,
but
though.
it's not the same.
It
though.
is the same.
I mean,
It's the
just
same.
covering your head, for real.
It's the same. Just one is poofier than the other.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's the same, bro.
Think of it this way.
I wear a do-rag and I'm bald-headed.
Think of it this way. For the most part, when you see a woman with
They
a
bonnet. They
with a
about to go to the
bonnet,
crib. They about to go. I mean, not to the crib, but to sleep,
but what I'm
and
saying,
vice versa.
okay, what are they wearing? That's what I'm getting at.
What you mean?
When you see a woman with a bonnet on, for the most part, what is she wearing?
Oh, pajamas.
Or a robe.
Yeah.
Right, with some little furry slippers or
But what's the
Uggs or
name?
whatever.
Niggas go to sleep with do-rags more often too.
But you see, like, guys wear do-rags in public with, like...
It's
regular
more
fit.
often though, but it's still like in theory, it's still the same kind of thing. You just see it's more acceptable for do-rags than as a bonnet, which I don't understand.
What I'm saying is when guys wear do rags, right? They at least have clothes on, for the most part, or some
Yeah.
sweats.
Yeah.
They don't just look like they just roll out of bed.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like at least,
Like you can actually throw a fit and throw a do-rag on
and you're good,
sweet.
right?
Yeah, you'll be all right, yeah.
I think
Right.
that's
I don't think
probably
I've
why
ever
it's
seen
more
some,
acceptable.
A woman with,
That's
like,
right.
a bonnet with a fit, like with a dress or... I don't know.
How many times have you seen a woman with a bonnet and she got a full-fledged outfit on? Not very often.
I haven't, yeah. It's a good point.
Not very.
Not very
That's where I'm getting at.
Not very often.
It's how it looks. Now, if she was fully dressed and had a bonnet on, it still wouldn't look.
But when
presentable
I
to me.
seen that, it's not like a regular bonnet. Like it's one of them fashionable bonnets they be having nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So
What do you mean fashion?
I don't think I've seen a fashion over.
we ain't seen no fashionable
I see the
joint.
same
I
nasty
seen the
looking
Gucci.
cheetah print.
I seen a Gucci Louis Vuitton joint. I seen a backwood rapper joint.
Huh?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, you ain't never seen a backwood rap joint.
That's even worse.
Do-rag?
That's even
That
worse.
don't sound...
That's
yeah.
even worse.
Yeah.
That's even worse than the cheetah print one.
Damn.
That's even worse.
Yeah, never mind. Only at home. Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. Like,
Visual
listen.
doesn't... Nah.
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Like, listen.
I don't
like,
mind it. I don't mind
Listen,
it.
you can look good
I
all
don't
you
mind
want.
it, bro.
I see you with a bonnet. I'm not checking for you. I'm not.
I don't mind it. Now, if you wear it often, you know what I'm saying. But like, I don't mind it.
Some of us not.
If you
not
making
okay.
like a real quick, you know what I'm saying, errand real quick, I don't mind that shit. You probably see it in the
if
grocery
you're going
store.
from your home to
You know
the
what I'm
corner
saying?
store, okay. But anything past that corner store,
If you don't want that, like the Walmart, you'll feel some
no,
type of way.
That's a
bruh.
pretty public
No,
place.
bro.
It is though.
No,
It'd be a lot of...
no,
It is though.
nah.
It's the same thing as house shoes. Like, would you wear your house shoes somewhere?
What's considered house
Nope.
shoes? What's
Like
considered house shoes?
not like slippers, like something you have to slip into
Nope.
instead of slides.
Okay, now this is interesting.
If you got to put your feet in like this, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, we talking about men or women?
Both.
Okay,
has to
are you
be a
are you
difference.
talking about like
Well, I
Nike
just said
slides,
slippers.
Adidas
I
slides,
literally
Crocs?
just said no slides,
Okay.
no flip flops,
Okay.
no Crocs. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about slippers,
Nope.
some
bro.
house shoes.
Nah, bro. Nah.
So that's the same as a bonnet to you.
Yeah.
I just said I don't mind it. I ain't saying I'm like I'm messing with a girl that wear rock it crazy, but I don't mind it. Especially if you just got your hair done. If you want to make a,
That's
You know what I'm saying?
different, bro. If you just got your hair done, that's one thing.
but how do you know if she don't have her hair done? I mean, sometimes you can. Because you can see that little shit
tell,
sticking
yeah.
out. Yeah, you can tell sometimes. But sometimes you can't tell, bro. If it's raining, bro, I definitely don't mind it. I get your hair
What
wet.
you mean? Put a coat on, bro.
put a-
Get an
a hoodie,
umbrella.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And you don't want to mess up your hair, put a bonnet on.
Stop,
I get it.
stop.
Now
I
you can
get
put a
that,
bonnet
bro.
and then like a hoodie. I don't know.
I get it, bro.
Stop it,
I
bro.
get it.
Stop it. Stop it.
He said, bro, you can tell. Yeah, you can tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
I just
can
don't
tell.
Mind it.
Definitely
I just don't mind it if it's not done a lot.
So okay, so I'm gonna just say this, or I'm gonna just ask this question, and I know we're completely different in this realm, but when you see a woman dressed like that, right? What is your thought process? Is your thought process, I'm just trying to get them draws. I don't care about anything else beyond that. You may be a decent stand-up woman, but I'm not really concerned with
never
whether you might be
really-
wifey or not.
I'm not even gonna hold you. It's only been one time that I tried to go smack at a girl that had a bonnet on. Only once. And then that wasn't the first time I seen her. I didn't know her, but that wasn't my first time seeing her. So I just went smack. So I never seen.
You knew of her,
Yeah.
and she knew of you.
Yeah, didn't know her name or none of that.
Was she always rocking the bonnet?
No, that was the one thing I was about to say. That was the first time me seeing her in the bonnet.
Gotcha.
I was like, this the opportunity. Like I said before,
Yeah.
don't mind spaghetti it. So I tamed it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I took advantage. But I get it.
It's
the
just like
the
Yep.
type of women that tends to wear bonnets a lot is the type of women that you like. I'm okay.
yeah, I'm good.
Same.
It's usually some hood rats wearing bonnets like that. That's crazy and loud in the 7-Eleven. Hello, I want to. It's mostly them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the crazy part that make it look better, like wilder, because I see it was like, you know, some women that had their head on straight. It be the loud ghetto ones with it though, and the most that make it even worse though. But I like I said, I don't mind it if you don't do it a lot.
See how we're talking about this is how they view a man that approaches them that's in some dirty coveralls. Could be coming from work, right? You could be heading into work, but he has these. Well, I'm not gonna say dirty coveralls, but it's soil. It has some wear and tear on it.
It's the fact that you use coveralls, bro. That like this the word, bro. Like, what are you, 60?
Well, let's just say he's a mechanic, right? If he's a mechanic,
I'm fucking with you, bro. It was just crazy.
but but like something like that.
Coveralls. I'm like,
A blue collar job.
alright, fool.
A blue collar job.
You got a uniform, a work uniform, bro.
Yeah.
You say that jumpsuit is better, bro. You said coveralls, bro. My bad.
Yeah, man. That's for it, fool.
I understand that's the name.
But no, but that's how they look at it.
That's
with
like
that.
you saying pop instead of soda, bro. Like, bro, like
We're not gonna get into that, bro.
that shit is lame,
We
bro.
talked
That
about
shit
this
is
too.
lame, bro.
Nah, we say soda.
No, we say soda. Like, not like if you go to like different states, they say she said in Midwest.
Yeah.
Like when I went down to school, I wasn't work. I like my roommate. He from Chicago. Hey, shout out to X, my man. He was like, "Yeah, you want some pop?" I said, "Huh?" Cause like I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm institutionalized with DMV, so like pop off. You know what I'm saying? So I thought he was on some bullshit. So
Yeah.
I was like, pop. He was like, yeah, man. And then they like, you open the refrigerator. I was like, oh, soda.
Yeah.
Nigga, y'all niggas saying soda pop out here?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, I said, get the fuck out of here.
I'll lie to you now, bro.
Y'all
like,
niggas out here saying pop,
yeah,
bro.
bro. When I
You think, yeah, bro, it's pop, bro? I'm like, bro,
so
it's
one-
soda, bro. Ain't
One of
nobody
my-
saying no pop.
one of my exes is from Jacksonville, Florida, and I never forget. This is years ago when me and her dated, but I had went to go see her down there, and she was talking about some girl she was working with. She was like, yeah, that girl green. I'm like she what? She was like, she green. Like, what you mean she green?
She got some.
I'm like, what
Hold on, bro.
you mean she green?
Hold on, bro. You never heard of that term before?
Bro, this was in 2012.
Again, I'm going to say it one more time. What the fuck? You had never heard of that term before?
Bro, before that, I never heard of green, bro.
Get the fuck out of here. For real, bro?
I'm from PG County, Maryland.
Bro, they used to,
They
we used
say-
to
they say
use it
green
all the
light.
time. What are you
Or
talking about?
at least now,
I'm
bro.
so confused, bro.
No,
What are you
bro.
talking about? Green?
Bro, we never said green up here, bro.
Yes, we did. What are
Where?
you talking about,
Where?
bro? What?
Where?
What do you mean where? In our school specifically?
Nah, bro. Nah,
We used to call girls
bro.
green all the time.
Nah,
oh, she
bro.
green as hell, bro.
Nah.
Bring her back to the joint, bro. Yeah, okay.
Nah,
What?
bro.
Green? Yes.
Nah, bro. I don't. Nah.
What? Are you being serious?
Bro,
You're being serious.
Bro, in school,
Serious. You being
bro.
serious?
Yes, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Bro, in school,
Green?
I don't remember ever hearing green ever. That's why it was so
Yeah.
foreign to me when she said it.
I remember I was called green. I didn't know what it was, and they told me real fast. You don't know. You're not street smart. None of that.
Nah, it don't got nothing
You
being
green as
street
fuck.
smart. It's just that's not our slang, bro. We don't say that.
I don't
Bro,
think
we
it's
don't say it a
started here.
lot. We don't. I don't. It's not a lot, but it's
Green is a southern slang term, bro.
I guess. Like, I heard of green before I went down to Tuskegee, bro. I've been heard green.
I never heard of it, bro. That's why it threw me off. I'm like, she's green,
Really?
and she was like yeah, she's basically lame.
She go.
Right, she's basically lame. Yeah.
She lame. She don't know nothing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. How the fuck we go to the same school and like?
Bro, we played football together.
Yeah.
I never heard of green, bro.
Wow.
Until I met her. Never heard of green.
Wow.
Never heard of it, bro. That's why it threw me off. I'm like, she's what? She was like, yeah, she lame. I'm like, okay.
That's
All right.
crazy. That's crazy. I've been heard that term, but whatever. I want to go back to some battle rap shit real quick. So I have a couple people in mind that I want you to battle locally and on URL.
All right.
So I'm gonna give you 3 for each.
All right, for sure.
First one, I don't know if he's still on the line. My man Video Cognac. I would
Vito.
love to see y'all go at it. Malpractice. Let me tell you something. What's the name? Dreddy. You heard of Dreddy, right?
Yeah.
Dreddy went to school with us.
For real?
I didn't really know him, but you never forget faces.
Right.
Small world.
Dreddy went to school with us.
Huh.
With us.
Small world.
I don't know. I don't remember his real name, but like when I seen him, I was like, this nigga went to Duval.
Small
You're a
world.
tiger too? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Dreddy's a tiger as well. Malpractice 30 this nigga in the first rounder, in the one rounder. You hear
you
me?
was there?
Cuz, oh my God. Bro,
Man.
it was bad. It was bad, bro. So I would love you to the battle him and then a dude that be on Showtime, Manny Finesse. Crazy. So that's like 3 local. Like I would love to see you.
Okay.
To see you battle. Have you heard of them?
Yeah. I'm a little probably the least familiar with Manny.
Okay.
But
He fire. I'm gonna see you some of this shit.
Sure.
That's one of the dudes that we interviewed as well.
Copy.
On URL. Number one is chess.
I knew it.
Number one, boy, that conversation.
Yeah, everybody. That's
one
the
of the ones. That's one of the ones like I like that. Like
the
as
one.
far as that big play, I would love if you and the young. Woo, bro.
That's the one.
That will go crazy. Have you like it's like you ever like people like him like you would see him battle and then you would just cultivate something in your head.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just just put it in the stat just in case. Just
Yeah, of course.
Put that in the vault.
you know what I'm saying?
I do that with everybody.
Like,
Just put that in the
just
vault.
case I get that call.
Put that in the vault.
Another one is Safed. Safed Solo. I always fuck his name up. That would be.
Everybody does.
Yeah, that will be one of them ones. And then another one, Kid Chaos.
Funny thing about that one,
Ooh, what you about to say on here right now, Kai?
I feel like that one. I feel like it needs a little bit more time.
Okay.
Before I take that.
Okay.
One. Just because as of right now, he hasn't been like as active.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I take that now, I want matches where people are like debating and constantly talking about. You know what I'm saying? So like, me and Chess, me and Souffleur, me and Chaos right now. A lot of people aren't really like too like on the side of Chaos right now. They don't really.
I get what you're saying.
So
I get what you're saying. I throw somebody else out there for you, Chef Drez.
Oh, I already battled him.
Did I miss that?
Yeah, I battled him last year. It was a weird situation.
I missed that.
Where the cameraman had like lost the footage and all types of nonsense that went down.
Oh, so it's not.
It dropped this year though.
Oh
yeah, it dropped earlier this year.
Oh, I gotta see that shit. Oh, okay. Oh, well,
Body Bag Battle League.
Well, damn, I gotta get back. Oh
Shout out to
yeah,
Bills.
damn. Okay, I gotta get into that. But yeah, those are my picks, bro.
So I'm definitely down with all three of them. No. When you feel like the chess one should happen,
I feel like once you get a couple good not L's, good, my bad, good W.
you gotta lose first.
My bad,
bro,
a couple good W's in
L's.
URL, like a couple good ones, get some momentum, and then like you would get that. Like, if I feel like you get a couple plays this year, next year you should be on that big stage. No, because it's always that newcomer that get like a shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On either Summer Madness or Gnome. You know what I'm saying?
For Gnome.
You feel me? Yes, Tom. You for Gnome. For Gnome.
Yes.
Chess. Hey, I met Chess, bro. Hey, I met Chess when Rock battled who he battled? Cuban. This nigga. Hey, shout out to Chess, bro. This nigga look like he was on bullshit. You hear me? Like he like you know how like you be around somebody like if you hoop and then you around hoopers like and then you seeing somebody hoop like, okay, if I'm out there, I do this, I do that. It just seemed like when he was in that battle rap scene, like all these niggas can die. You know what I'm saying? In the battle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he was on that type time, and I was just like,
bro, that's how I feel.
And I just looked at it, I was like, what's good, bro? Hey, I like you guys. He was like, good, yeah. And then I was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like he was just in that mode, bro. I was just like,
but that's how you can tell people who take their craft serious.
Serious, bro.
I used to be that same way, like on the football field.
Yeah,
I'm like, hey, bro, like you my boy, but
I fuck you up, bro.
Yeah,
real talk.
In between these lines, I don't care nothing about you, bro.
No, I'm telling you, bro. That shit get crazy in the field, bro. Have you had a battle somebody that you was close with? Or cool with?
Yeah. Appa.
Okay.
Because prepping for him, I was like, you know, let's go have fun. And I was sparring with shout out to She Happens trophies.
Hey, bro. Fire. That man's fire too.
Thanks. I ran my rounds by him. And he was the first person to really open my eyes as far as like who to spar with and who not to spar with. Because when I ran at that time I had like 2.5 rounds. He was like, throw it all away. Rewrite everything. He's not going in there to play with you. Like he's going in there to kill you. You'll be here having jokes and all that stuff. I'm like, damn.
He a real nigga.
That's good insight. Yeah.
I look at what I'm saying. Like
he was like,
you got to get you got to run an idiot. They close and all that, but when they battle, both times they battle, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really like. I looked at it like damn. So everybody. So at this point now, at that before that point, if I were to battle like somebody close to me, I would just like have jokes here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now
I'm coming to get
Yeah, nah.
Shit getting greasy.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not like before. I'm like, hey, bro, before we even go through this, cause like I'm coming to kill you. If you ain't coming to kill me, we don't got a battle, bro.
Right.
Like real talk, like,
Yeah.
cause you gonna die fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come in. You gotta come in with that kind of mindset. You know, no matter what. It was times when we played football for Duval. It was times that I seen dudes that I played KLM with. You know what I'm saying? That I grew up with. Hey, bro, you gonna have a tough time today, bro. Hey, nice to see you. I ain't seen you in years. I don't give a fuck. I'm about to fuck you up. But then we had kumbaya after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll eat them orange slices
One
afterwards.
dude stopped fucking with me after that, bro. Yeah, them old slices used to hit different, bro. God, bro. I never had I don't know if it was just,
Hey, man.
bro.
Hey.
My bad for stopping, but like, that halftime oranges, bro. You just unlocked a memory.
Hey, listen,
We
bro.
used to fuck them bitches
Them
up. You
oranges
hear
used
me?
to be torched, bro.
Man, good. I was like, what y'all had this marinating in?
Yeah.
Sonny D? What the fuck? This shit was so
Them oranges used to
Hey,
be so torched, bro.
Man, bro, because we was out there famished. You hear me?
Facts.
We was out there
One orange, bro, you good for the whole rest of the game.
That vitamin C, you like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you get crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I was a different nigga on the field, bro. I was such a different nigga on the field. Like, you got to. Like, you feel like your whole mentality getting, like, it just changed. Like, when you when it's game time, it's different, bro.
Yep.
It's so different. Like, can you tame that, though? Because it took me a while to tame that. Once I'm in game time mode, it's hard for me to come down from that. Like, is it hard for you to do that?
Nah. You talking about afterwards?
Huh?
Oh, you, like after or during?
Huh?
Like during or after?
Both. Because sometimes you be in a game mode, you can be a little talk. It was certain niggas you like, hey, bro, calm the fuck down.
Nah, during it's war.
Yeah, during this war, but at the same time, you still have to be disciplined.
I see what you're saying.
and dedicated.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Because you out there
Yeah.
wilding,
Yeah.
especially in your field, like, fuck, nigga. And then now, it's like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That shit crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you do it tasteful, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In certain instances, but you still got to maintain your focus, though. Like, so is that an issue for you or no?
The one time it was an issue.
Good question.
Was versus Miss Hustle.
Yeah.
Even though like in my, I'm like, she's still a woman. I don't want to like do too much,
Shawty big as fuck, though.
bro.
She about a 6'4".
In that second round,
Miss Hustle is about 6'4", bro. Bad as hell though, too. Like, I climbed that tree. But that's a big shorty. And she out here, so woo with you. Woo with you. I'm like, hey, shorty. For real. She about bro.
man.
No real talk, bro. Like, she about 6'4". She like the DeJounte Murray size.
She was in there.
No real talk.
Like bumping me. Like
That's what I'm saying. That's a
giving me
physical
Ace on me
woman,
bumps.
but yeah.
Like she went
That's
in
shorty.
football drills on me.
Shorty.
Like that joint was crazy.
Hey, bro.
It was at this moment
All I'm
he
doing
knew.
is
She
just
legit
yelling at
6'4",
her,
right?
right?
Like-
She over, huh?
She a legit 6'4", right? Like what? My
heels on,
Sison?
I think so, yeah.
With heels on, right?
Yeah.
She be
I think
wearing
without them
heels.
joints,
though.
she be- yeah.
Like she might be like 6'1", 6'2",
Yeah.
type shit.
Yeah.
But that's a big shouty. She like this to be right. She like right here because she like 6'1", 6'2", I'm 6 foot. So like she like right here.
She don't play
So
with
woo
nobody,
with me. I'm like, girl. I don't know either to steal you or kiss you, like, cause you tripping. You fine, but like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was.
Hey, that goes back to what we were saying. Hey, competition, man.
Hey, yeah, man. Like,
You step
Hey,
in between
fool.
them lines. Listen.
hey, I met Twerk. I don't know why I thought Twerk was like 6'5". Me and Twerk the same side. This shit was crazy to me.
Yeah.
I thought that nigga was.
Yeah, the moment you get on that, whatchamacallit, you get in that ring.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah,
fool.
ding, ding, ding.
Right.
Question from the OG: how often do it come like the blows and shit?
It depends.
It depends. on who you face.
Cause you mad because I'm styling on you.
Yeah. Sometimes you might face somebody who will give you all that aggression, and sometimes they'll just be like a couple feet from you. And
It's been instances, man.
Yeah.
What's Cuz name that got stole by that girl? Katie, I think his name was.
Yeah, Katie.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
He was wilding on Shawty. Like, one they like used to be together or something like that, bro. Like,
I think, I don't remember the whole story.
Wilding on Shawty.
Said, like,
So it was
Shawty
personal.
said, "Boo,
Oh, so it was personal.
Hell
it was
yeah, no,
personal.
but it's been a lot of personal jokes. It's been people
Right,
talking
yeah.
about what this nigga Arsenal said to DNA. He said, I ain't gonna talk about your dead daddy,
Yeah.
but your dead daddy. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, I couldn't do it. I
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro. Like, for real, fool.
Yeah.
Have you ever got somebody got personal with you like that, cuz?
Nah.
Nah, I'm glad.
Because I don't be getting personal. So
Yeah.
they look at me like, oh no, I gotta rap with this person.
Yeah.
I can't just go with the low hanging fruit.
That shit crazy, but they talking about your dead people.
No, but see, even going back to when we played football, there was certain teams and certain players on teams that you knew was like purposely trying to hurt you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, you talking about that? Oh.
Yeah, because it's along the same realm.
Yeah,
It definitely is,
Yeah,
for sure.
Nah,
It's a lot of
most definitely.
And so going into those games,
Roosevelt.
and coaches knew too.
Roosevelt,
Yeah, Roosevelt was one.
Flowers,
I mean, Flowers.
Potomac. And then we didn't play Potomac like that.
We didn't play Potomac like that.
But when we used to scrimmage them, niggas, bro,
yeah.
in freshman year, bro,
Yeah.
bro, them little bastard ass niggas, bro, at Potomac, it was like the Monstars. Them niggas was crazy.
But at the time, we didn't realize how much of that was a life lesson
Facts.
in terms of
What you gotta go through in life, cuz.
even throughout that, you got to maintain your composure.
Yeah.
Throughout all that shit.
Because if you don't maintain your composure, we're gonna lose this game.
For real.
Or you gonna lose this battle.
Yeah.
Right, you're gonna lose this battle.
You do, yeah. Like I've seen it happen endless times where they couldn't control their emotions and battle over.
Jack Boy and John John. Shit crazy, bro. That was about to be a classic, bro. And I was like, damn, fool. But I know it can be hard, bro, because it's just like cause tempers up, emotions, you know.
So many things going on.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
So many.
It don't be only on stage. Like you might
Yeah,
see something in
fool.
the crowd. Just
Or niggas just talking crazy from the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just-
Shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I had to like calm that out because I used to do martial arts back in the day. So when I go in the tournaments and all that, we used to have to fight and I lose something. I would trip out and I had to control that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I asked because that was a struggle for me.
Yeah.
Especially like at Duval, we were so invested from October of the year before, all throughout the year, the summer, you working on that. You working on that. You put so much time in, and you to lose what's not going right. It takes. You gotta control yourself, bro.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot. At that one moment, you in a spaz.
It's a wrap.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody gonna be talking about you at school.
Yeah, boy. That Flowers game.
And then
bro.
we all lived in close proximity to each other too. So of course, at this point, we got MySpace, we got Facebook.
That Flowers game, bro, I went crazy. I was so sick, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it was a huge lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what you're going to deal with that in life. And like,
Right.
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Life, it comes with ups and downs, bro. And you got to go through them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to control your emotions because you got to make the main thing.
Right.
The goal. Where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to go through the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's why, like, I have a lot of respect for y'all craft, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, niggas is talking crazy, B. Mm-hmm. Niggas is talking crazy, like, from your mother a whore, or I'm killing your kids, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking crazy what I'm going to do to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Shit crazy, bro.
I've just dealt with it like since I was a child. Like anybody saying anything, and I just in one ear and out the other. For real. Like I learned that tolerance for real. Like, cause I got a high tolerance now.
Yeah.
So, and that was just because of the way I was raised.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy because even going back to when we play football, you know, some of our coaches were yellers. You know, so there were certain guys on the team who like they just could not adjust to that. They couldn't cope.
yeah,
I was used to it because of my dad. Like my dad growing up on me, he wouldn't say this, but he was tough on me growing up.
yeah.
Same with me. That's why I was like, when niggas was getting, I'm like, bro, this is a normal day.
This is
for me.
nothing, right? Yeah,
But it was crazy though. They were crazy.
yeah,
No, real talk. No, real talk. Like,
yeah. I mean, there would be certain guys on the team.
it's like child abuse.
I mean,
Natural.
was it? I don't think it was.
I think it was. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and he wasn't there. And I'm telling you, it was
Hold on, you talking about?
huh?
What are you talking about? You
Our
talking about-
coaches.
Oh, I thought you were talking about parents.
Oh no,
Oh no.
no. My dad was.
That wasn't child abuse. That wasn't child abuse, bro.
I said slight. I ain't say full blown. You know
I don't
what
know.
I'm
I
saying?
think that's just.
I can't
If
even
they would have did it today, they're going to jail.
What, as far as like the yelling goes. Or something?
No. It wasn't just yelling.
It was. It was. Hey man, listen.
Hey, pretend it's a helmet.
All right.
What the hell you doing that?
It was much more than that. I mean, it's like grabbing your face
Yeah,
mask,
exactly.
like
Didn't
your
I tell
shoulder.
you?
Your
The
shoulder.
time-
Yeah, man, listen.
I'm telling you,
That
you
was-
on the
I mean, that
you
was-
on the
yeah.
3-point stands. Hey, pause beforehand. You on the 3-point stand and you not in it right. They will cop back. Wow, get your ass down.
Damn.
Shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? And now. I'm not gonna vilify our coaches like that, but it just that was the culture back then, bro.
Yeah.
It was. I don't think they ever stepped over the line.
No, I mean they didn't step over the line.
I don't think they stepped over the line, but they was aggressive.
But
they were quite aggressive.
see, even though certain guys couldn't really adjust to that hard coaching,
I was getting body shots by the time I was 5 years old from my dad. So
I mean, I
Rest in peace,
don't think no one took it too personal to the point where they thought, okay, they're attacking me.
They could just like to the point like, hey ma, I think
Right.
this is
Yeah.
It wasn't one of them.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of them. It wasn't one of them. Even my when I was doing karate, when I was like, I started karate like 6 years old. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like my dad found, like, if he was ever a master in karate and now he would teach, like, he found that dude. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my Shion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause we was getting cussed out, cause you know what I'm saying? And we used to get mad as shit at niggas in the other tournaments because, nigga, what we did for our belts, bro, was no way, because he learned karate from Okinawa, like Japan.
Yeah.
Like, they was crazy with it. So he watered it down, but it was still crazy in the terms of, like, back here, bro. Like, bro, so you know where West Highfield Station at, right? You know where Turkey Thicket at, by Brooklyn's school. So the beginners, like the white yellow belt, we got to run from there back to West Highfield Station, by West Highfield Station, Queens Chapel. That's like what, like 3 miles, something like that. Then from North Capitol, Michigan.
Yeah, it's about 3 miles.
Yeah, then the intermediate, North Capitol, Michigan, back to over there. Then when you in a certain level, advance from the monument back to the. I had to do that twice. You talking about dedication, nigga. And that was the beginning of the test. 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, 1,000 mountain climbers.
Hold on, time out. And what time frame?
I was like, well, I did that I was like 6 or 7 when I started. 6. I started at 6 to 12. I stopped at 12. Are you talking about more mind frame during the day? We have to do that.
Yeah, you said 1,000 push-ups by when?
Oh yeah, so we start depends on where level you at. We start the earliest. So the earliest was the monument, because we got the longer distance to go. So we had to be at the monument around 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, and then the way we go is like it's checkpoints.
Yeah.
So the checkpoint is the crew from North Capitol, Michigan. So once the crew from North Capitol, Michigan see the monument people, now they going. And then so far with the Turkey Thicket, same thing.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
and we probably had we were like around. I'm gonna say, if I remember correctly, I got there from the monument maybe 9:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30.
Man, listen.
That's
Y'all
not,
doing cross country.
bro.
Facts.
And then we have to do what I just said.
Yeah.
And then if they think we bull jabbing, we would have to run again from Queens Chapel, where we was at, to where PG Mall at, where the fire department at. We will run up there and run back down. Then we will finish what we have to do. Then we do all our forms, Hakata and all that. Then we will fight everybody in our division type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get our belt. And then when we get our belt, the girls get hugs and kisses on the cheeks. And depends on how much of a badass you was in school and all that, you either get punched in the chest, slapped in the chest, or kicked in the chest.
Okay.
Then it's over.
And that's the watered down version.
Yeah.
Listen, you be see, the body is it's an amazing.
And we're doing knuckle push-ups, and then the room was messing up.
Yeah,
We're
so,
doing knuckle push-ups,
okay,
and then if it was bad, if you was not doing your thing, we had to do them on the concrete.
Listen, the body is.
Can you imagine going to the tournaments where niggas has the same belt as you,
Right.
and they talking about, oh yeah, all we did is our kata, and that was it. You don't deserve that belt.
I would have lost it too.
But what, bro? We was going through all that, bro. Hey, bro. That's why we was kicking.
You'd be surprised what your body can do.
That's why I was a state champion that shit twice.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what your body can do when you push it to its limit.
That's why when we was in Duval, it was like, bro, this is no new to me. This is not new.
Right. When we was training,
it wasn't new.
Yeah.
It wasn't new.
Because my dad used to wake me up 5, 6 a.m. in the morning. Hey, let's hit that field.
Yeah.
But life lesson. I get up 4 and 5 a.m. every morning. Now, whether it's going to work or whatever, like now, like I cannot sleep past
having a routine.
I can't sleep past 8 o'clock. I can't do it.
That's all right.
He go to bed at 8 o'clock too.
For real?
It depends.
It's annoying.
Now hold on. Now
I be like, hey, God damn, bro, this nigga sleep, bro. It's 7:30.
But it depends though, because
on the weekend he outside. A weekday, what? You better call that nigga 6:30. That's the maximum. 6:30.
It depends, because going back to my military career, there were days. Again, I would get up 4 and 5 in the morning, but there would be days I would go to sleep at 2 in the morning or 1. But I would still get up at 4 and 5 in the morning. Go to the gym. Go to the gym to keep my routine. Right? So like little stuff like that, discipline, and just creating that routine at an early age. That's why, because we're not parents yet. But that is why with these kids nowadays, you have to get them on a routine early.
Yeah.
Early. Because if you don't, when they become our age, it's just they're just gonna be all over the place.
Facts.
But if you start early with them in terms of creating a routine, and building from there, that'll stay with them for the rest of their life.
For real.
Facts.
Yep.
That's just like I didn't say that to like demean none of them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that to like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, bro? No, bro. They crafted who I am today, bro. That's what crafted me, bro.
Facts.
That's how one shit going on. Like something you got your bad days, but like, bro, still stick through it. What life hits you, that's from growing up in that environment, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can say what y'all want now. You say, hey, that was good. Hey, look, that was good for us, bro.
No,
You know why?
It was, bro.
Because you know why? Because we did some bullshit on top of having that discipline and all that. Can you imagine if we never had that shit? We talked about that when we had PJ and Mike Smith on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We still did some foolishness within all that structure.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if we did not have it?
Mm-hmm.
We'd be out in this joint wilding.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I will forever be grateful to my Shion.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be forever grateful to my dad. Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
I would forever be grateful to our coaches, bro, because they molded us for us to deal with society.
Right.
Society can be fucked up. It can be fucked up. It's a messed up world we lived in, bro.
And not to take away from the women, because Mother's Day is tomorrow. But everyone you just described, who were they? They were men.
Mm-hmm.
They were men.
Mm-hmm. We gotta have men. We have to have good, great men lifting up these kids.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, bro? We gotta get, bro. They wilding out here in the city, bro. They wilding. Infants are dying of in misfire and all that, bro. I just seen it, bro.
Crazy, man.
People wilding, bro.
It's crazy.
You seen the dude in New York? I here choking girls with the belt and shit,
It's crazy.
raping
bro.
them, bro. I'm like, come
Crazy,
on, bro. We gotta have some good men raising these kids out here because they growing up to be men that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They ain't had no structure, no
structure.
real man in their life, bro. I'm glad we had the men in our life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That taught us that. That taught us how to be a man, how to deal with our emotions. You know what I'm saying?
And like we said on this show before, because OG and all the other men, once they pass on, like
It's us.
it's like it's us now. I look at it like like OG and them, they should be kicking back, right? It's like we got it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they should be chilling. They should be watching us do our thing.
As I was telling my cousins and them, you know what I'm saying? I was like, it's gonna come a time where
That's a fact.
Thanksgiving gotta be at one of our cribs.
You
know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Yeah. That's a fact.
And it's coming real soon.
That's a fact.
They can't keep doing this till they like 80, 90.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No.
You know, it comes a time where we gotta be them. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be.
It comes a time where we gotta be the men in the community helping these kids set up their lemonade stand and all.
Yeah, because
and
at
stuff
first,
like that.
at first being somebody calling me OG, I was fucked up. I was like, damn, I'm OG already. But then I'm like, because it just seemed like once I became bald headed, it aged me 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Like shit was crazy. Like I was just 40, just the bald head. I'm like, damn, it's that crazy out here. But I embraced it.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But it's not. I know you being funny. It's not just. But I know you getting ready.
But
to
it's
on
not,
it.
But I realized like it's what I went through.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm telling you.
Your mindset. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even we had OGs back then, right? It was certain stuff that we could relate to more, right?
Facts.
But it was another side of the token where we was going into that new technology movement and social media movement that they couldn't relate at all.
Yeah.
Well, I think we are so important in our age bracket and when you coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that we got that old school game from them and kind of still being in the 90s. But we can relate to y'all even more than they can relate. They related to us.
Facts.
It's because we grew up in the start, in the boom.
Yeah.
of social media and
Yeah.
technology and shit
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
it's certain shit that we can relate on a whole nother level that we can do before. That's why we're so important to make these young men, you know what I'm saying, to tell them what they about to go through.
But see,
you know what I'm saying?
The-
And we can't be afraid of the OG road, you know, because when the OG,
Right.
we owe, you know what I'm saying? That's what we think. We automatically think we owe, you know what I'm saying? But like, nah, this is the time when we can give game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give game and relate to them as much as possible.
I think
You know what I'm saying?
I think just besides capturing their attention and being original and being relatable is just simply them having the fortitude and the willingness to listen.
Right.
Facts.
First and foremost.
Yep.
Facts.
Because a lot of
You can
times,
tell, though.
right, you
can tell.
you can tell which kids want to listen or which kids it's a lost cause. Like you can't save everybody,
You can't.
Unfortunately.
you know.
You can't. And it's sad, bro. It's sad sometimes, bro. Like I had a little bro, like, hold on. My little bro Kai, rest in peace to that man.
Bro, you gotta give a warning when you do that, man.
My
My
bad.
goodness,
Nah,
man, you got.
Cause it's just like
Yeah, yeah, no, I-
we were
no, I
talking
feel-
about it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
he was
yeah,
like the first that
yeah,
came to
yeah,
my mind.
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
been a while since I pondered on that situation.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy, bro. Cause he has so much potential, bro. It's just his circumstances. Like I wasn't mad because I'm not gonna speak too much on it, but his circumstances being out there.
Yeah,
And going through what he was going through. He had to kind of be out there. But knowing where that was going to, where that was leading towards, trying my best. Bro, leave it alone. I know where it can get to. I know where it can't go. Leave it alone. It was just when you take L after L, it's hard to keep going. I can get it. I understand it. But you can make one decision, the shit hit the fan. Sometimes you don't live to see the day. Or
Right.
you under the jail.
yeah,
He didn't live to see the day. You know what I'm saying? And you seeing that. And you saw it coming.
right. You
You saw it coming from the start, leading up, and you tried your best.
can't prevent it.
You know what I'm saying? You tried your absolute best
Yeah,
to try to save him.
Yeah.
And then when it happens, it feel like you failed him. But it was nothing you can possibly do in that moment, bro. You know what I'm saying?
it's out of your. It was always out of your
And
hands.
it was fucked up. And you know what's crazy when it happened, bro? That's why when we had the conversation about not caring who the messenger is, listen to the message.
Mm-hmm.
My nephew was like maybe like 6, 7 years old. He was there when I found out he had got shot. He said, Uncle, I'm going to leave because I know you got a lot on your chest, but I just want to let you know that wasn't your fault. You couldn't prevent that.
how
You
does
did
this-
everything
yeah.
you can
That's a kid talking.
to prevent that. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you be by yourself, and I'm going to go outside. 7 years old.
That's a kid talking.
Bruh. That's why I never give up on any kind of game I could give to these kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel like I was meant to be at the school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To give game to these kids, bro, because they are future, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't want them to go through what he went through. You feel me?
And again, that's why we have this show. We talk about fixing home all the time. And when we say home, we talk about ourselves. Fix yourself first. Every day every day really it's a fight for your soul, really. Because we see what's going on out here. The programming, the agendas being pushed. I'm not gonna get into it. If you know, you know. But we have people out here actively trying to destroy our community.
Yeah.
Even people within our community. And what we talk about on this show before we close up is to fight against that. I'm not with any of the foolery. If somebody was to come to us and say, hey, I like what y'all talking about, I like what y'all doing, but you gotta do this and that to get here. Keep your money. Keep your money. It's not about the money for us. It's about our community. Because we know it's gonna come a day and a time where when we get to OG's age, everyone coming up
We gonna have to count on y'all.
behind us, including yourself, the torch is gonna be in y'all hand. So what are we gonna look like from a community standpoint 15, 20 years from now if we don't get ourselves together? That's why this infighting between men and women going back and forth
Gotta stop.
is stupid. And it's been set up to occur that way for a reason. I always forget who said this quote, but the quickest way for a civilization to collapse is from the inside out. You create infighting to the point where there's a civil war happening within a civilization or within a community, you'll destroy that community over time. What's happening to our community right now is systematic.
Yeah.
And if we don't get a handle, meaning the men, because we're the leaders, we're supposed to be the leaders. If we don't get a handle on what's going on in our community, we're going to be no more. And OG, you can speak on this as well in terms of what we see going on a national level in terms of, again, I'm not going to get into the politics of it, but in terms of these various different laws, Roe v. Wade, for example, right? That's a small example of what's going on to systematically destroy our community, right? But we're so stuck on going viral. We're so stuck on
distractions.
Right. We're so stuck on trying to make our platform or our brand be as big as it possibly can be. But like, what are you doing at your level to like make our community better? You know, and when you were coming up, life was a lot simpler. Now, life is not as simple as it was because of what Scoop talked about, because of the technology we have. Right? So with us having that technology, we now have no excuse as to why we can't connect and why we can't come together. Because we're more connected than we ever been in history because of that. So OG, just before we wrap up, just speak on, because you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge, just speak on not what you're concerned about, but to put a bow on this entire conversation, what you would like us as the men coming up behind you all to do or continue to do or work towards, so that, I know it's a loaded question, but to really like get a handle on our community.
Kids. One word, kids, man. I was in the barbershop yesterday with my son, and a dude came in there. He was a younger dude. I guess he was around y'all age. I think he was 33. Yeah. And he came in there, and he was bragging about how, when his son get of age, You know what I'm saying? If he want to bring a shorty over and bust her, and he can do it whenever you want to, and all this other shit, and I'll be happy if I just live to 60, and after 60, I don't want to live no more, and all that stuff. I mean, you got to get that mindset. First of all, get your kids straight. You know what I mean? And then, you know what I'm saying, provide a better life for them. So when they come up behind it, y'all, you know what I'm saying, it repeats the cycle. You know what I mean? I would hope, and I can see, as a matter of fact, I can see that, you know what I'm saying, y'all fathers, I never had a father in my life. I had uncles and brothers, big brothers. But I can see that y'all fathers meant something to y'all. Right. And that's cool, you know what I mean? And I can see that y'all would be a great father because of that stepping stone that y'all had from y'all fathers. Mm-hmm. A lot of kids out here don't have what I would call good fatherhood or good father, good father presence. And that just trickles downhill. So if you just grab these kids, you know what I mean? Because to me, and I don't mean to be long-winded or whatever, but to me, in this society right now, it's about always, I can be better than that person, and you know what I'm saying, forget them. You know what I mean? Once I get to a certain level, I'm not looking back, forget them.
Facts.
When, like we was having the discussion about the military.
Yeah.
If U.S. can give another country $95 billion, why can't they build a facility for the veterans? You know what I mean? That that teaches them, plumbing or electrician or, you know what I'm saying? A facility like that to help them to cope with the world once they get out the military. Yeah. It's a big cycle. You know what I mean? It's a big cycle, and to me, it's all about, I'm just trying to be better than the next man. Forget about them. Yeah. That's my idea in a nutshell.
And I mean, and like real quick, the psychology behind the programming, this stuff goes deep.
Yep.
But real quick, I'm gonna just say this, that in terms of politicians, when they campaign, who are they campaigning for?
Whoever push their agenda?
Women. You know why? Because women are more easily influenced and persuaded. We're not as easily influenced. So, by the masses. Mm. And so, when you create a system or a dynamic to where our women, black women, right, begin to look at us as less than, begin to look at us like we're not good enough, begin to look at us like they can do it without us. When you constantly create that, have that system flowing the way that it is currently, that permeates from generation to generation to generation. I can walk down the street right now, a black woman can walk past, the chances of her giving me eye contact is slim to none. Right? You know why? Because it's been created by society that they are to fear us instead of respect us, love us, cherish us, adore us, whatever adjective you can use. And so until we fix that, we're going to continue to spiral down this road of destruction. And I'm going to leave it there. Y'all got any closing thoughts?
Brother man, tell them your ass what you got coming up, battles coming up, all that there.
It's just Eunice on all platforms.
Yes, sir.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube coming soon this year.
Yes, sir.
Next weekend at Fort Washington at Martini's. We got OSBL versus Gates of the Garden. It's gonna be a crazy event.
I will be there. I will definitely be there.
I will be battling on the card.
I will be there. We will be there.
It's gonna be a lit event.
Oh, you want to?
I'm going.
Okay, bet. I got you. Let's
I'm
see
going.
you the joint.
We in there.
Got you. I think it's $40 right now. I gotta get my joint.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Tickets are about to sell out.
Yeah, okay, I gotta get it.
Okay.
At the door, they will be $50. So,
Anything else? Oh, hey, hashtag what?
Eunice for Gnome.
Yes, sir.
Hashtag Eunice for Gnome, man.
Yes, sir.
Skip, any closing thoughts?
Hey, bro, shout out to you once again, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming on the show, bro. You already know.
Appreciate y'all for having me. This is my first ever podcast.
You did great, bro.
That's
Thank
good.
you. I appreciate that.
Hey, that's
great.
what's up, bro. I'm glad you were able to do it here, brother. Hey, the power of hard work and dedication is everything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do in your craft or whatever you want to be at, you got to put hard work and dedication into it. For finding a partner, substance over beauty. Substance over beauty every time, every day of the week. And plenty podcasts is made, but nobody laid down like Spade of Spades. Like, subscribe, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. And on YouTube, hit that notification bell. When you hit the notification
like
bell,
button.
hit the like button,
comment,
subscribe, hit the notification bell. So you can get every time we post something, either the short or it's a full podcast show, you can get that there, okay? Yes, sir.
Whatever y'all want us to talk about, hit us up, let us know. If you call into the show, don't be shy. Yeah. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. We're going to end it there. Y'all be safe.
Hey, Tay-Rock, if you ever see this, bro, I want you on the show, bro.
Y'all be easy. We out. Peace.
Peace.